Hello YouTube community, this is Shadowbox64 speaking, playing on Minecraft, showing off a little bit of a tutorial. In this tutorial I'm showing a item elevator, basically to transport items upwards instead of downwards or left to right or forward backward. I'm going upwards on this one. And it's actually very simple. As you can look over here, there's actually one over here that I have set up currently, though that's a newer model I'm trying. But hey, trial and error. Anyways, what we're going to do here is we're going to use droppers for this one. I could use dispensers, but the problem is with dispensers is we're just going to say they're rather expensive. Basically, with dispensers, you have to use a bow and a bow for them. And, well, I don't want to sit here making a whole bunch of dispensers and a whole bunch of bows for that dispenser. That's a lot of string and sticks to come by, and a lot of wood used. Why do that when I can use stone and good old-fashioned redstone dust, and that's it, to make a dropper. Also, there's certain items such as buckets of water, lava, arrows, and stuff like that that shoot out of a dispenser, and we don't want that. Even though in this elevator dispensers will work for it, it's much better just to go with the dropper method. Anyways, to start, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and break that chest there, and I'm going to break this block. And I'm going to shift click these droppers all the way up to my destination. Whoops. And one more right here. Okay, let's go and put a chest back on there. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to basically put in some goodies in this chest over here. So let's get some diamonds to put in my chest here. Now, basically I want to transfer all my goodies right here. All these diamonds, all 64 of these diamonds. Well, I don't want to put 64. Let's take out some of them because we don't want it taking too long. I'm going to put all 16 of my diamonds in there. And basically what I want to do is I want to make it so it can go from this chest right here to this chest up there. So the next thing I need to do is light the way to the area. Break this block. And then we're going to go ahead and break that one. Now, what I want to do right quick is I don't want these to go just yet. So I'm going to put a block here. I'm going to put the hopper here. But I'm going to turn off that hopper. And then let's go ahead and get these items out and put them up here. Oops. Apparently a chest wants to go with it. Okay, now we're going to break this and we're going to go ahead and line our hoppers. Now, you can go lower with this and stuff like that, but you're going to see why it does matter how you put your droppers. There is ways of adjusting to where all the hoppers are based on how tall it is. Now, this height, it should perfectly meet to the way I want it, which is a good thing. If I make one more higher, I would have to change the redstone just ever so slightly, just to line it up correctly. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Now we're going to go ahead and break these blocks here, except for this block. I'm going to place a block here, here, and here. Just like that. We're going to make a clock, basically, here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a repeater here. Take it twice. Put a torch. And put a dust here. Now we got an annoying little clock going on, and you can hear the dropper clicking. So we're just going to go ahead and turn the sound down. That's so we don't have to hear the annoying clicking too much. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to turn this off. And put a torch here. And then put some blocks up. Now, if it meets up just like this here, that means it's perfect and you won't have to make any adjustments. Now, if you had to make an adjustment, all you have to do is lower these one block. And you'd have to put the clock down a block, basically. And on top of that, you'd have to put another dropper, which is actually, in a sense, a good idea if you want these hoppers to be underground. Otherwise, I would put blocks on top of them and higher floor. The next thing you need to do is you need a comparator. and one comparator is needed for this. You just put right here, and that's all you have to do. Then put a block and a torch. That's all you have to do. Now, the next thing we need to do is basically make a timing mechanism to the timer. Basically, this is how long this clock's going to be on before it turns off. And the reason for this is when items get into this particular spot right here, say a quartz block, this will power off, which will turn off repeaters that go to this block over here. And then when there is no items left in this dropper, it turns on and basically goes around and turns on and turns the clock off. Now we need a certain number of repeaters for this, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and line up some repeaters, and that should be more than enough, to tell you the truth. Just going to click it all onto the highest tick and add our dust. Now let's wait till this turns on and then break this lever. Now we need to test this. We want to see if our precious cargo diamonds over there make it to this chest. So what we're going to do is go down here and get rid of this lever so our diamonds dispense out. And as you can see over here, that turned off, and now you can hear an annoying clicking sound. Let's go ahead and lower the volume a little bit more. And we can see that all our diamonds are going into this chest here. Now we should see, I believe, 16 diamonds. Now we don't see 16 diamonds. Why? Now we see one diamond right here. Now why is this? Well, this is not long enough. So we're going to go ahead and put in one more repeater. We're going to pull a block here and a wire here. Now currently that should have cleaned out the line when I did that. So we got all 16 diamonds here. Now instead of waiting for them to get through all the hoppers, we're going to go ahead and place them directly into this hopper right here. That should turn the line off. And they should be going up the line to this chest here. Now after a while the clicking sound stops, which is actually a good thing. Now I wouldn't put this too close if you don't really want to hear the clicking sound. Learn that. Now if you start hearing this, that means it's stopping, but all 16 of our diamonds made it. Now this should work for several more blocks up before you have to add any more repeaters. I am currently working on another way of compacting this to where it's basically two hoppers passing by a certain number of items, and then basically just make this a little more compact here. But other than that, this is what I have. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.